Just another nightmare. Don't worry, Michelle. Your mother will be home soon.
No, she won't. Not for another 10 days. Anne-Marie won't be dead till then.
What did he just say?
Just a lot of nonsense. Sophie will get you some breakfast.
Get her up! Come on, you! Stand still!
Sophie Bertrand, you're accused of turning yourself into a wolf, of indulging in sodomy with the devil, of obtaining from him poisonous herbs to kill the blacksmith's wife, and so gain his fortune.
That's ridiculous. I've never, ever...
Don't lie.
Right.
Let her go! Let her go! Father! Grandfather!
Michel! Michel! My grandson, sir. Come on now, Michel.
They're taking Sophie.
I know. Be quiet now. Gently, gently. Don't say another word.
You should have saved Sophie.
I couldn't. Michel, you do believe in God the Father and in our Lord Jesus Christ?
Yes, but
And in the Immaculate Conception of Our Lady, the Virgin Mary?
why do you ask?
It's time you learn the history of our family. We are Jews.
But I was baptized.
A baptized Jew is still a Jew. If they find out, they'll burn us. The Inquisition has killed many families like ours. Hold on to your faith in God. God who endowed you with the gift of intelligence. And use it with care. I'm late for my lecture.
But you said you already know everything they teach you.
I've got to go.
Come on. You spend most of the night gazing at the stars. You don't know what good things there are down here.
Where?
Monsieur de Nostradamus has decided to do us the honor after all. How delightful. This woman poisoned herself. Poison heated the blood up. The blood expanded, putting the brain under enormous pressure. That's what she died of. But it would have been possible to save her had only she been bled in time.
Excuse me.
Question. We find the poison in which organ? Monsieur de Nostradamus, please enlighten your fellow students.
The answer you want to hear is in the kidneys.
Right. But I detect a rather displeasing undertone in your answer.
The most recent examinations by Dr. Rabelais in Paris revealed that high concentrations of the poison were also to be found in the liver.
Paris. Where's the poison? Here. Do you see any poison? Anyone see any poison? There's no poison here.
Do you see any? I don't see any poison.
You can find it in the heart as well.
Rubbish.
The reason the medical school at the University of Montpellier is the best in Europe is because only we get cadavers we can dissect. So, perhaps you can tell me why, Monsieur le Professeur, you're content with knowledge contained in the old books.
Are you trying to tell me what I should be doing?
No.
Then you agree with my diagnosis. Thank you. I'm flattered.
No? No. The blood did indeed heat up as a result of the poisoning. The body was trying to help itself.
Rubbish.
The hot blood was supposed to fight the poison. Bearing that in mind, it would have been the wrong treatment to bleed the woman. It would merely interfere with the body's own healing process.
Monsieur de Nostradamus, before we confer a degree of Doctor of Medicine on you, you're going to have to learn what we teach. Gentlemen, nothing other than bleeding would have helped this woman.
Helped her to die faster, yes.
Monsieur de Nostradamus, it's up to you. You may leave this class at any time, and please don't come back. Don't ever come back here. I have no time to waste on students like you. We have here some...
Plague. The plague!
God, I'm going to die.
You shouldn't have come to the university. You will have infected everybody.
I'll take you all with me to death.
You don't need the plague to die in this filth.
Quicker, please.
There is no need for a priest.
You're the devil.
The notes aren't black. That's healthy blood fighting the infection. You've got a fever. That's good. Put that under your tongue until it dissolves.
What is it? You want to poison me?
It's only herbs and dried rose petals. You've got hundreds of roses in your mouth. Think of that.
What are you doing?
Helping the sick.
What is that help?
Stop that nonsense!
Who are you?
Michel de Nostradamus.
The young fool everybody's talking about. You should be locked up for giving the sick false hopes with your promises.
I promise nothing. I do what I can. Their fate, however, lies in God's hand.
So it's God's fault they die.
Everyone must leave here. Whoever remains will die. I can't guarantee that I can save you all. Many of you could live. But only if you leave here. You're going to the devil!
Out of the way! Get out of the way! This is rebellion! I will have you all arrested!
That's him!
Monsieur de Nostradamus.
Is the heretical physician? The evidence is quite huge.
Born December the 14th, 1503 in Saint-Remy, Rue de Berry. Father, public notary. Both grandfathers, doctors. Studies in Avignon, literature, history, philosophy, grammar, rhetoric. Then in Montpellier, medicine.
And astrology. Write it down. Any esoteric doctrines? Occultism? No? Black magic. Alchemy. Worship of the devil.
I'm a scientist. You're ill, monsieur.
Have you any idea what we can do to you? Get the doctor, quick.
He will bleed you, which will kill you. You will die if you don't let me treat you.
And sell my soul to the devil.
Nonsense.
Take the cross. If you take the cross, I will believe you. Kiss it. If you're the devil, it will singe your lips.
Get a stretcher and take him to the church.
Do you want me to lie with the others?
Is not every person equal before God?
He's a Lutheran.
Even if I were, should this man die because of it?
Are you a Lutheran?
No, I'm a devout Catholic.
Prove it.
Gladly, but if you wait for proof, you'll be dead. Undress him and burn the clothes.
Burn them? But they're the robes of the Holy Inquisition.
Then he will die in the robes of the Holy Inquisition, and then along with his holy infested robes, he will burn.
You can withdraw your soldiers, unless, of course, you want to arrest the Inquisitor.
Get away! Here, take this Bible. Accept this as a gift. Read this Bible. Take this. Read this Bible. Accept this Bible as a gift.
Thank you. But it's been translated.
You think God only speaks Latin? Should only the monks and priests know what God wants to tell us?
But that's heresy.
According to the Catholic Church, but surely God's word should be in every tongue, to speak to every man.
Are you a Lutheran?
I'm a man of God, sir. And we're building a new church. One without idols. We're building a new world.
This is your answer? This is the answer?
Whoever wants to build a new world must first destroy the old.
Yes. Perfect.
Your wife is coming.
Drag me away to those fools.
Julius? We are already having dessert.
Dessert. Coming.
Our famous recluse gives us the honor.
Dr. Scaliger, your cook has outdone himself.
The cook I enjoy every day. Charming guests, unfortunately not.
What are you working on now?
We're examining the similarities in the cell structure of plants and animals.
So, that's why I haven't seen my daughter all week. She'll get old and ugly before her time.
She would contribute a great deal to the advancement of science.
I'd rather she contributed to procreation.
What the girl's doing is wonderful. What are the similarities between plants and animals?
We suspect that they share a common origin. Perhaps plants have developed out of the first primitive worms in water. I'm certain their structure is the same as ours.
I descend from a worm.
But an especially beautiful one.
Welcome, sir. Dr. Scaliger's been expecting you. Bring the luggage.
Your science is a crime against God.
Dr. Scaliger? Dr. Nostradamus.
Oh, how interesting. I gather you perform wonders against the plague with your magic rose pills.
Nothing but heresy.
I'm glad to see you. Would you excuse us? You must be tired.
How can I be? I'm so excited.
May I introduce Mademoiselle Marie Auberline? Without her, I am deaf and blind. This is Dr. Nostradamus. He is here at last.
Thank you. Good evening, mademoiselle.
Good evening, monsieur.
Yeah. And what is the active substance?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know. I have offered sick animals the choice of different plants. That's how I found out that rose petals help.
Mm-hmm.
What's even more important is hygiene. The people live in their own sewage.
You're not afraid of infecting yourself?
No. And food is important. No fat, no pork.
Are you a Jew?
I'm glad to see you. Where were you born?
You want to do my horoscope?
Yes.
December the 14th, 1503. 3 minutes past midday in Saint-Remy. The Sun and Mercury are in conjunction at the equinox in the sign of Capricorn.
Then you were concerned with astrology too,
Yes. Mercury is declining.
Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars as well. All in conjunction in the water sign Cancer.
It's interesting. Ecstatic visions are nothing foreign to you. I will study this tonight. Breakfast is at 8.
Good night.
It's unusual for a woman to be interested in such things.
You'd rather I slaved over a hot stove?
No.
Most people here think that.
How did you start working for him?
Gathering herbs in the woods as a child. Gradually I read all his works.
Will I see you tomorrow morning?
I'm always here.
The king has to sign the contract. He doesn't have any choice.
Yes, it would seem to be the reasonable thing to do. But since when are politics reasonable?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you sleep well?
Like a log.
What is this?
Self-made.
Quince jam. It's excellent. You must taste it.
The only problem is you have to eat it right away. It won't keep.
We could work on that.
Would you?
Breakfast at your leisure, and then come to the library. I have to talk to you. Marie, you didn't try the jam.
No.
Dr. Rabelais was the first to inform me about you.
Hister at Montpellier was too brave. Those other fools understand nothing.
They abide by the rules of the church. Stay here. I will teach you everything I know.
Think about it. Give me your answer tomorrow. Oh,
Marie will take you to the ballet.
I don't know if she'll be very happy about that.
Can we go?
Already?
It obviously bores you just as much as it does me.
There was no need to look at me like that.
I was just wondering why we fall down when we trip up. Why did it fall to the floor?
Because it weighs something.
And why didn't it fall up? Always down, as if by magical force.
And do you have the answer?
No. We don't know anything. I don't know why my rose pills work, why a stone falls down, and why you don't like me. I don't know that either.
I have to disrupt my work. Watch a boring ballet. What else do I have to do because of you?
You want to make him feel welcome in your home, and you take him to the ballet, but don't treat me as a harlot. I've always worked hard for you. Since his arrival, you have totally ignored me. You know what it's cost me.
There's a limit to your participation as a woman. You know that.
You've never set limits on me before.
It's too dangerous for you.
No more than for him.
But he is a man.
Marie?
You've destroyed everything. For years, he's been waiting for someone to trust with all his knowledge, growing more and more impatient. And someday he would have told me. So it wouldn't be lost.
I'll go. First thing in the morning.
Swear. Swear that you will never speak with anyone other than those who have been initiated about what I will teach you. If you break this oath, you will be killed. Not by the Inquisition, but by one of us. Do you understand?
I swear.
You can move into the guest house. Practice as a doctor in Agen. Now, notice how the catch works. You will use it while I'm away.
Copernicus.
Yes. Copernicus. The church. Copernicus is right. The Earth does revolve around the sun. But if you say that in public, you will be burned at the stake. Church stands in the way of truth. These books. Here is Al-Khasalas' work, The Elixir of Bliss, in his own hand. There. Scriptures of the Kabbalah. Solomon's Key. The men who wrote these were saints. Even though the church considers them sorcerers. Many of them had the power to see the future. You must learn how they did that. So you can decipher your dreams. Nothing is accidental. Everything is according to God's law.
What is that?
It leads to the inner secret in yourself. And there you will see the future.
Not me.
Partly. I will tell you the exact formula later. You must be very careful. Too much can be poisonous. You have to let your body get used to it slowly. But then, your visions will be clearer.
What is that?
It's from our friend Leonardo. A machine that drives underwater. And this. An explosion greater than anything we know. In the days to come, you will read systematically under my direction. You will copy nothing. No book must leave this room. If even the slightest suspicion should arise, we are lost.
It's unbelievable. Does Mary know what's here?
No. And she must never find out. Not even if she is your wife.
Ego conjungo vos in matrimonium in nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Your tonsils are slightly inflamed. Nothing to worry about.
But it hurts. Here.
I can help you. Dress yourself.
Is it serious?
No. I'll have you return with your husband.
What?
I explained to him that the female breast is a very sensitive organ, which should be regularly and tenderly massaged. Otherwise the blood turns sweet and flows sluggishly. This causes heart cramps and severe pain.
Yes, men are too rough and clumsy for something like that.
I'd be very happy to show your husband how, if you wish. Now, please, dress yourself.
None of these women are really sick.
Look. Feldspar. No cells, no fibers, nothing structurally in common with plants and animals. For months I've added water, then heat, simulating frequent rain followed by strong sunshine. And they produce liverwort, then flowering liverwort.
So there's a direct transition between organic and inorganic matter.
Yes, but precisely between stone and plants. As between plants and animals, which Scaliger proved there is between coral and worms.
Congratulations. Write it down. We'll send it to the friends.
Write it down. So that you can all read and discuss it without me.
Please, Mary.
How is my work to progress in isolation? And you're no better than the Inquisition. What's the difference between silencing someone and sending them to the stake?
I understand, but it's too dangerous for you.
If you can't treat me as an equal, then find another woman.
What?
Scaliger. If he's so completely satisfies all your needs, why don't you sleep with him?
I did not mean to hurt you, so stop it now.
You're both leaving me behind.
Mary. Mary, please. Listen. Mary. Mary.
وجد لكيم. This is the most important manuscript on Arabian mysticism.
Please, hurry. Please, hurry.
Oh. Get my husband. Quickly! Doctor! Oh. Doctor!
Guillaume, it's nice to have you here. Thank you for coming. I know you're not used to it, but can I ask you to please leave so we can have some space? You can all see the baby later. Thank you. No. We're not going to do it like that this time. We'd like to have lots of fresh air. Let's open the window.
Please, bring me the Hujjat al-Hakim.
I'm not going to start with that again. Besides, it's in Arabic.
أنا أتكلم العربية.
When did you learn that?
At night when we were reading.
You're incorrigible.
خذ منا طهري ما صفا ومن العيش ما كفى.
What does that mean?
Take from life what is pure, and for living what is sufficient.
Push! Because everything is so narrow, but the second time, believe you me, whoops, and it's out.
Yes!
There.
Yes! It's a boy! It's a boy!
It's a boy.
Michelle, it's only a vision. It's me, Julius. Sit here. Come back. You're all right.
Dreadful images plague me day and night. An enormous tidal wave comes, a colossal earthquake, everything destroyed. Your cough isn't getting any better. What are you doing in the kitchen barefoot in the middle of the night cooking jam?
I'm not.
Yes. What's that?
It's jam. I'm experimenting. I think I found something that preserves it. Here. See if it tastes any worse than yours. Thank you.
You must go to Ard as soon as possible. The plague has broken out again.
But it's a week's journey, and I don't like leaving Mary.
You must go. Hundreds are already dying. It's more virulent than ever. I look after Marie. Take Raoul with you and set up your laboratory there.
Raoul?
Yes?
We are going to work all night. You should get some sleep.
I can keep going.
Till you collapse. Do you still have enough calamus and aloe?
Yes, but we're running out of carnations and iris.
Carnations? Iris? Please hurry. Raoul, go. You're exhausted. I need you later. Marguerite, carry on with his work.
Yes, Doctor.
The fools have learned nothing. Every doctor in the country should know how to fight the plague by now. Marie. You know what to do?
You're not staying?
I have to see Mary and the children.
Open the doors.
The Holy Inquisition! We want to see Dr. Scalinger.
He's at the hospital.
Indeed. You stay here, Will. Ah. Monsieur, you are required to...
Later.
The matter cannot be postponed. The Holy Inquisition will not...
I will answer all questions tomorrow. Good night.
Where is Nostradamus?
He is in Arles, fighting the plague. Good night.
Good night.
Stop! Stop! Why have you come back so soon? Something's gone wrong.
Where's my wife and my children?
They're under guard in the hospital. They've got the plague. Dr. Scalinger's trying to find out what happened. You can't go in. They'll kill you.
What did you say?
The Holy Virgin Mary fell.
Saves half of France from the plague, but lets its own wife and children die. Maybe even killed them.
You have to get away immediately. The Inquisition will be here tomorrow morning to try to find where the Arabic manuscript came from. I don't understand you. How could you hand it over to Marie? We'll all burn for it.
And why didn't you allow her into the library?
This is no time to argue. The books are the most important thing. Where can we move them? Think!
In my brother's house. He's mayor of Salon.
Is he reliable?
He loves me.
I didn't ask you if he loved you. I asked if he was reliable.
And I said he loves me.
All right. There is an inn. The Chapeau... Listen to me!
I'm sorry.
There's an inn, the Chapeau Gris, at Clermont. Wait there. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Do you understand? Are you awake?
Sorry. Thank you.
Stay in salon as long as the books are there. They are your responsibility.
Yes, sir.
Come on! Come on! Take this out. They can adjust that. Take it out. Careful!
Are you ill?
No. Do you know where my brother lives?
Yes. In Salon. The mayor.
Drive there. Tell him he must hide the crates in a safe place. I'll come later.
You want some tea? It's my own recipe. So, tell me about your books.
How do you know about my books?
Have some bread. You talk in your sleep. I'm sorry they took your money. They steal here. They stole my wit. They beat me, they feed me. Father of pain, mother of happiness. What a life. But that was yesterday. You don't pray before you eat?
Oh, yes.
Don't worry, I prayed for you. I talk to him all the time. It's my work. His secrets are full of magic. I wish he'd show me a way to forgive. Be forgiven.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, have mercy. Yes. God made you exactly the way he wanted. Your visions made of his flesh. Understanding is as light as a feather. Don't fight it. Open your eyes. I want you to see.
No! It's burning! It's burning! Look, look!
I spun a little string. I made some powder. Then I lit the string and poof, all goes to hell. They killed children. What children? I had a little girl with the carpenter's daughter. It was a secret. They took her away. I found her on the compost. The pile was littered with their small bodies, half eaten by the rats. God's justice is like the sea. But I forget. Be careful, remember? You can only sleep with the ones you love. I'll be good. I have to go now. Light the candle at the bottom of your heart.
I just want to be a doctor. I want to have a simple life.
Doctor, we're coming into the town of Salon, sir.
Where's the mayor's house?
That's it over there.
Go on, go on.
Oh, you're here. Bring some water. With the books, monsieur.
The books, yes.
They're hidden. The Inquisition's making things worse now.
Is my brother asleep?
They go to bed early here.
I'm sad about grandfather dying. How about the rest of the family?
Mother died a year ago. Just the two of us now. The plague has taken almost 500 already.
Now I've woken everyone.
Welcome to Salon. Brother-in-law, I want to hear about all the places you've been. The only things I know about the world is what I've read. And Paul hates me reading.
That's not true.
It is.
I've given you books myself.
Once, 10 years ago. And you have regretted it bitterly ever since.
Michel has not come to hear us argue. He's tired, he's had a long journey. Now show him to his room.
Actually, we have a happy marriage. Not as you think because we argued. We always argue.
Thank you, Helen, for your hospitality. What's being done up to now?
Nothing. Like every other town, they chased the doctor out. So, are you really going to help us?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
God bless you.
Michel?
Yes?
I'm very happy that you're here.
Why?
You give my life meaning.
Thank you.
Michel, we all love you here. I just wanted to tell you that.
Elena, I haven't been with a woman for so long.
I'll do anything you want.
Paul is my brother. I can't.
Oh, excuse me. I haven't slept for 2 nights. Please sit down. What is your name?
I'm Jamel. I was born in Barcelona.
What is your age?
27.
I'm going to have to examine you. Could you please undress behind the screen? Please. Married?
Widowed.
Children?
No time.
You live alone? I just want to be able to judge the risk of infection.
I live with a cook, a chambermaid, and a coachman.
Have them come to me. Please turn around. Turn around.
You're sound as a bell.
But I'll give you some drops anyway. It will strengthen your body's defenses. You can get dressed again.
in the mouth?
Yes.
You should get some sleep.
I shall sleep for a week when all this is over.
I would like to help you.
Well, what do you know how to do?
Nothing. So I can learn anything. Thank you. Fever is down.
You're doing well. You're doing very well.
I've said it 100 times! The dead are not to be burned here, where all the sick can watch. How are they supposed to get better? The dead are to be burned on the outskirts of the city.
I'm sorry I'm on edge, but it really isn't good for the sick to see that.
Sorry, Doctor.
Good. Send your wife to me today.
Yes, Doctor.
I'm sick. Everything hurts. My body, my soul. I'm sick because I haven't seen you for 2 days. Heal me. Forget what I said to you.
How can I forget?
Please. I haven't slept enough, and so many sick and dying. Please. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
careful now.
What are we going to do with them all?
Why are you burning the books?
Because I love you.
But that's not an answer. You are strange today.
I want to thank God for bringing us together. Nothing should ever part us, and no one. Do you hear me?
Whatever is wrong with you?
I love you, Anne. I love you.
I love you too. We are going.
Michel!
Yes?
Michel. Why did you burn the books? Did you think you could get rid of it so easily? It's all in your head, you fool. Open your eyes. He wants you to see. Get away from me!
Michel? Michel?
You think you can run away from yourself and just forget everything? You sin against yourself when you don't obey God's command. Light the candle.
Leave me alone!
Michel? Michel?
Yes? Yes.
What happened? What happened? You're so pale. There. There. There.
Can you read this scribbling?
Yes?
Could you transcribe it for me?
Whatever for?
God didn't give me this dreadful gift for me to keep it all to myself.
You're not going to publish it.
I have to warn people. If they keep on like this, they will destroy everything. Nature, themselves.
What are you doing?
That's how they will cut off the king's head with the knife machine in Paris. The knife falls from above onto his neck. The head falls into a basket. They storm the prison, free all the prisoners. The mob in the streets, thousands will die. I saw it all. Very clearly. A revolution. Everything will be overthrown. The queen will die too.
When will all this happen?
In 200 years.
Burn it. How will it help anyone? If it's all going to happen, as you say, they'll just be afraid.
I will put everything in code. Only those who have the key will be able to understand it.
But will they believe it?
Michelle. I've been thinking. We could produce pills and store them. In case the plague breaks out again, we could earn money and pay people decently. We can make perfume. What do you think?
It's a good idea. Just don't have time.
Every night he sits in his tower until morning. Doesn't sleep at all anymore, and he's never tired.
Really, Helen. After the way he's helped us all, surely what he does at night is none of our business.
You should at least be angry that he treats me so badly. He makes offensive remarks whenever he sees me.
Stop it! Do you think I haven't seen how you make eyes at him all the time? You're like a bitch on heat. Just leave him alone.
Helen. Yes. Michelle said that you were talking to him about making perfume. I think it's a very good idea. We should try it. We don't know how. Michelle will teach us how. Or don't you want to do it anymore?
Yes, of course I do.
Good. That will please him. And it will make me happy too.
II, our king, and I know when and how, in a joust. His opponent's lance will be thrust through his helmet into his eye. That'll be proof that my prophecies are correct. I'll finally be able to publish everything.
You're mad. You have the church and the king on your back.
But not the queen, Catherine. She thinks highly of prophets. He's publicly humiliated her, all along with Diane de Poitiers. I couldn't wish for a better protector.
Your Majesty, the king is still asleep.
I'll wake him.
His Majesty is not alone.
I know that.
The young lion will overcome the old one on the field of battle in single combat. He will put out his eyes in a cage of gold. 2 wounds made 1, then to die a cruel death. My time is far too valuable to waste on rubbish like that.
What do you think of it?
Nonsense. I've invited the man to come here.
Then he's got what he wanted. Just don't give him too much money. He's a cheat. Like all those Italians in your stable.
I was just saying to the king before you came in that it's time he visited you again. I spoke to your doctor. Tonight would be the right time of the month. About 10? We wanted to play cards until then. Or would you be too tired?
No.
We heard you're a prophet. The Duchesse de Beauvoir's dog has run away and she's been crying ever since.
He's running stray in the Rue Royale. Rue Royale.
Thank you, sir.
You make perfume as well.
My wife does. To pass the time. And my sister-in-law.
Oh, it's very powerful. I thank you. And your family. Oh, please, no ceremony. I want to speak to you as a colleague. I read your book. It is astonishing. I've been working with Ruggiero for years. Do you know him?
No.
That surprises me. He's generally considered the best astrologer. We shall see. Quite skilled in the secret sciences as well. You predict the death of the king. Aren't you afraid?
No.
You believe I'll protect you? Come. My enemies, everything you see here serves only to destroy them. Now, don't look so shocked. Doctor, the king is helpless in the clutches of this woman. He will die. It's regrettable, though about time before France is ruined. I want to speak openly to you. I shall take over the government for my small son. It will be difficult, but I am the Queen of France. God willed it so. Will you help me?
If I can.
Do you want to?
Yes.
We will continue tomorrow. This Chloe has painted me so often. You think he could manage without me by now?
But I enjoy watching.
Kill this Monsieur de Nostradamus.
Do you really think that's necessary?
Today. The king will receive him this afternoon. Slip some of your poisonous brew from your witch's kitchen into his glass.
Why do you take this fool seriously?
I take everybody who predicts your death seriously. I'm getting fat.
So this is the prophet. But I'm afraid you won't impress me, even though everyone is talking about the Duchess's dog found in the Rue Royale.
That was no prophecy.
No, of course not. Sleight of hand, Doctor. I don't suppose you'd care to show me how you did it. No magician will ever reveal his tricks. Omne ignotum pro magnifico. I hear you have predicted my death. Do you think that is gallant? I should like to reciprocate. I shall predict your death, monsieur. You will die. What do you say to that? Am I not as good a prophet as you? Or do you wish to deny the fact that you, too, will die?
You've been asleep for 2 days. And why, dear man, didn't you know someone wanted to kill you?
I know when I'm going to die. It's not now. Even if the stars never lie. Can I be sure that I read them exactly?
Sleep. Tomorrow you will meet my children.
One, two, three.
Children, this is the famous Dr. de Nostradamus, about whom I've told you so much. Monsieur, this is my eldest son, Francois, the future king of France.
You are welcome, monsieur. May I introduce my wife, Mary, Queen of Scotland.
I'm very honored that you should receive me.
This is my eldest daughter, Elizabeth. Henry. Duc d'Alençon. Charles. Claude. Little Margot. I want to know the truth, whether I like it or not.
Each of your sons will be king of France, but you will outlive them all.
Then I will prepare myself for some terrible times ahead. Stay here in Paris. You'll be a wealthy man, and with your perfume, you'd be the darling of the faubourg. That doesn't tempt you?
I have a mission.
My poor friend. I wish you much strength.
Nostradamus. So good to see you, sir.
It's good to see you, Jacob.
After you, sir.
How is Dr. Scaliger?
How could you? Leave us, please. How could you publish such a book?
I had to do it.
You put us all in great danger.
Every night I see the most horrible things. Murder,
rape, genocide, torture, colossal catastrophes, terrible wars with weapons we can't even imagine today. They will come on ships, underwater, and with unbelievable speed through the air. With fire and gas and invisible vapors, they will destroy everything! Everything! And in the end themselves will no one survive. The 20th century will be especially terrible. 3 wars will spread over the entire earth. Evil philosophers will come promising salvation. 500 years. Hister. Hister.
What is Hister?
I constantly have this word on my mind.
What is it?
I don't know. If people understand what I'm telling them, they can change their destiny, perhaps. What I see is only the worst possibility.
The worst has always come to pass.
Then the earth will become a desolate wasteland.
When I heard you were coming, I didn't want to receive you.
Why did you?
Because you were the only one I can give this to.
What is it?
I believe it is the greatest secret in the world. The revelation of St. John the Divine.
I've read it. Everyone has.
This is the original. It's uncensored. With the key to the prophecies. I never had the strength to read it.
He's like his father. Let's hope the devil doesn't find him as attractive.
Fortunately, your queen doesn't share your stupidity.
Why are you filling up the well?
Because it's right.
Well, can't we dig it out?
We will dig a new one. Come, come. I will show you how to find water. Oh, there's water here. And it's good too, just 4 meters deep. Try it. You hold the rod like this. Now a little higher. That's right. Hold it loosely, always horizontal. Think of water. Now walk. Walk.
It doesn't work.
Don't give up. Everything is hard at first.
Caesar, come into the house.
It's just learning how to use a divining rod.
At once. Come with me upstairs.
What are you so angry about?
I don't want our son to play with strange forces. He wasn't born with your gift. And what's this? To my son, Caesar.
Read on. For he who will come at the end of the 20th century, when that man, my spiritual son, reads the verses correctly and finds the key, he will understand the true meaning. I pray to God he won't misuse the knowledge.
In 500 years, somebody's going to read that.
What's this?
It's a musk gland.
What are you doing with that revolting stuff?
I add a tiny drop of the secretion of it to the perfume.
Why?
The scent gets heavy and sensual. It will drive men mad.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Such a magical scent from that stinking stuff. And?
We are going to sell a lot of it.
Is it that all?
Yes. Please, Ellen, be sensible.
You can't go now.
Yes, I can.
I won't let you go!
Henry!
What's the matter?
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Why ever not?
The prophecy, remember. You will die on the third run.
Squire, clear the way. Steady, steady. Whoa, stand.
dying.
Here he is. I told you. He'll league with the devil. Don't wake him now. Please. No. It would kill him. Please. It would kill him. It would kill him.
Your books were written by the devil, Monsieur de Nostradamus. You are accused of having placed a curse on Count Montgomery to kill Henry, the King of France. Answer me. Do you admit your guilt? You are accused of the worst of all crimes. Those against God.
I have seen paradise. There is a future beyond the earth and all this destruction. Man will continue. Man can't survive.
Recant your lies.
Kill him! The devil is in him!
Silence! I want a confession. Confess!
How can he confess when he is not guilty?
The power of this court of the Inquisition derives directly from God, and his representative on this earth, His Holiness, the Pope.
Would you care to wager your life on that conviction?
Mama is over here. The moon is in Scorpio. The power of the moon is very strong. Its cycles greatly affect us. And this is the dark side of Mama.
It isn't true.
Yes, it's true. Mama has a terrible side.
No, no. Caesar. Come. I want you to make me a promise that you will never worry for your father's welfare. No one will harm him as long as I live. Promise me?
I promise.
He's a good boy. Let us see what your father is up to.
This is the moon.
And this is the sun. I have seen much bloodshed and catastrophe. But afterwards, the possibility of a new age of happiness. There is a future beyond the earth. I've seen paradise. Man will continue. Man can survive.